most savage, meanest indictment, deconstruction of Hollywood and fame and secrets and the whole toxic brew that exists in Los Angeles. I thought it was probably the most savage take I'd ever read on it. Kind of a cruelty, casual cruelty that exists, you know. I'm sure it's slightly different than the corporate ethics, but it's because it has more to do with dreams and fantasies of freedom, I think, Hollywood. There's a different sort of business when I started off as a kid. It was a different culture, slightly. You didn't really care about how much money a person made or what sort of, status they had in a certain sense. Like you could respect great stage actors who had done television, or you could, there was great film actors and they would live in New York and they would be a part of film, but you didn't necessarily think that it was about being sort of the highest paid or what the weekend grosses were. There was never any of that stuff. You never thought about that, or you never thought about to try to find out, where Al Pacino was, what did he eat for breakfast, who is he dating, where does he go on Saturday nights, does he have something horrible to say about his fellow actor? Wasn't that kind of culture. It wasn't even, you wouldn't even think of it. You wouldn't even think to sort of, if you wanted to learn about the actor or the artist, you would look into his films. You'd say, all right, what's he exploring? Oh, that's an interesting theme, look at that. But you didn't, I don't think there was a thought that you would just go rip open someone and play around with their insides. So, and I think that all seemed to change, I think, the last 15 years. How would you describe him? He's a healer. He writes books, and I could say he would fall into the box of sort of new age psychologist, energy working, healing working, kind of part Tony Robbins, part Reiki master, part talking doctor. I think he probably sees most people as an extension of himself, which is a kind of profound narcissism. It seems to me that he's got this formal, beautiful formal framing of the story, and then with the script and the actors, he tries to sort of reduce it to its purest essence and just capture that. So, as an actor, you always sort of want to know, it's kind of cooking, like you want to try to bring yourself to a boil when it's going to be in the movie, and a lot of times, a lot of directors and films are so chaotic that no one really knows what they're after, so you're trying to guess, when to do it actually. And with David, you sort of know whatever you're shooting is going to be in the movie. Like, he's already reduced it. This is it. So there's a bit of an exhilaration that way.